down the canal. Power barrel's all loaded up. Like I said a minute ago, I have got all the gear for the night, should I decide to stay put, but I might manage to nick a bite or two. I think one of the biggest problems I'm going to have down here on this particular stretch is the bream. I'll play it by ear, starting off on the 12 and the 15 millers, but if they're a real pain in the arse, I'll switch over to big 20 millers. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't done any canal fishing really since last winter. It's just interesting, there's people going about their business, living here, joggers, cyclists, and there's always a little bit of banter to be had, and hopefully a carp or two. This is me for the next couple of hours. It's a real tight towpath, so I'm going to tuck everything right back into this verge. Behind me there's a basin and a large area of no fishing, which of course is obviously the best bit for catching a carp. That's where they're residing and living. I'm going to get as close to them as I can just underneath this bridge here, and hopefully as the light starts to fade, they'll start venturing out from underneath all those boats and have a bit of a mooch around, hopefully stumbling across my hook bait. Now, once just flopped out, and again, I can just see him ghosting off still now. He flopped out a couple of times. There we go. Just a little one. Probably seen half a dozen carp now, and about 10 times more bream than that. Really great to have vantage points like this. It's no different to walking around a big pit and climbing up a tree, you know, to be able to see better. You just use what you've got in your surroundings, and in this instance, I've got a lovely bridge to give me great viewing potential over this sort of turning bay area. Definitely a few about. Bream are going to be a problem. I think what I'm going to do is knock up a real breamy mix with some breadcrumb and some ground bait and small pellet and stuff, and I'm going to deliberately try and feed them into one area and then basically fish singles for the carp with at best just a light scattering of boilies around it. Yeah, feeling pretty optimistic. Let's get them rods set up. Just getting a couple of rigs sorted. I still love a choddy. There's something incredibly versatile about it. You always know you're fishing. I don't lock it into position. I let it slide the full length of the leader. Yeah, granted this one is quite short because I'm fishing with the 6-foot rods, but that will end up plugging down into that soft leaf debris and silt, and that pop-up will just sit there absolutely perfect. I'm going to start off on the 12 millers. If the bream are a problem, I will switch it up to significantly larger baits. But yeah, it's just a great rig. It's got a bit of a stigma around it now. It's kind of gone out of fashion. It's not in vogue anymore, but for me, it still catches me an awful lot of fish. See if we can get one of these canal carp on it. One on a white citrus, one on a pink. Pink's obviously real visual. The white because I have no doubt there's large quantities of bread thrown in by the people living on the boats. And it's just a fantastic cold water bait. 35 crazy flavours and aminos and vitamins, and it's really soluble and easily digestible, and I'll just fish that in conjunction with maybe half a dozen free sort of citrus bottom bait offerings. See if they want the white or if they want the pink. Afternoon. 15 minutes, mate. rods are out, I'm fishing, feels good. I'm just preparing a couple more leaders and 2 or 3 more choddies just in case, worst case scenario, I do get cut off. It can happen, the props coming off some of these bigger boats and stuff, plus stuff that people might have thrown in. So just biding some time really. Hoping to get my head down nice and early tonight, get a bit of sleep, because yeah, I've done a couple of nights prior to this and it's all catching up on me a little bit. But it's been a fantastic day. Haven't done a huge amount of fishing, but done a lot of exploring and looking, and feeling pretty confident now, getting another bite or 2 throughout the hours of darkness. What a shame, the joys of backlead fishing. Definitely got a carp on, but sadly, the backlead's caught around something down here. It is coming, but it's grating. Never good with light mono. But yeah, there is definitely a carp on the end. That's better. Lovely one. I've got a net, boys, have I? Sweet. Not a bad one, as the Grand Union Canal goes. Real clean mirror. A little bit touch and go there with the backlead. They are a fantastic product in certain situations, but they also have their disadvantage, and that is you're not fishing a tight line to where the rig's positioned and stuff. That particular one obviously got caught on something on the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be a little bit cautious of that, but yeah, pretty chuffed. As Canal carp go, a really, really good start. I've got one. Good here, isn't it? Nice common, about the same size. I've got a feeling it's going to be a night of very little sleep. Can't complain about that though. A lovely common and mirror brace. Yes. Absolutely mega. Proper brace, lovely common and a mirror. One on a pink citrus, one on a white. Rigs are a bit trash to be fair, because I netted them at the same time. Quite glad I sat there, starting to prepare some extra ones. Yeah, really, really happy with that. It's probably going to be dark in the next 30 minutes, so I'm going to throw a bivvy up, get those rods back out, sit there dreaming of maybe getting a Canal 20-pounder. Let's get them back and get them rods sorted. I'm going to catch another one now.